You're watching News 12. I'm Janine Rose. History came crumbling down today. A house over 2 centuries old was forced to be demolished, and now local activists are crying foul. Those who wanted to save the historic Lent house in Rockland County said they had plans to try and purchase the property, but never felt they were given a fair chance to do so. The property where the home once stood is located along Route 303 and Western Highway in Orangeburg. News 12's Ty Milburn is there tonight with the latest for us. Ty.
Hi, Janine, and not a lot left on the property. You can take a look. A lot of rubble, a lot of debris, as well as this excavator. The activists said they put up a good fight to try to save this home, but it apparently was not meant to be. 263 years of history reduced to rubble and debris. That's how some Orangetown activists feel about the historic Lent house, which was demolished by its owners on Saturday.
Orangetown has a motto. It's called Rich in History. Well, so much for history. You know, 263 years in that pile. That's what you're looking at.
The Dutch Colonial, which sits on South Greenbush Road, was built in 1752 by former town supervisor Abram Lent. Though it had a rich history, it was never listed on any national or state historic registries. Orangetown historian Mary Cardenas wanted to save the house because she says it was very special to the people who lived here.
It just kind of breaks my heart to see a pile of rubble that it's become. And we had no notice, no previous notice that it was being destroyed.
Last year, the owners of the 1-acre property agreed to lease it to a developer who plans to expand the Orangeburg Common Shopping Center on Route 303. To make that deal, they agreed to demolish the Lent house.
This entire demolition was unnecessary. It's a real tragedy.
The owners received the proper remits and waited over a year for the Historical Society to remove the house from the property, but they never came up with the funds to do so. Over the weekend, the owners took matters into their own hands, and without any notice, they tore down the house as conservationists watched with great disappointment.
This was a particularly wonderful example of history, and it's gone forever now.
And we did reach out to the owners, but our calls were not returned. I did, however, talk to the town supervisor. Now, he says while he was not in favor of what happened, the homeowners were well within their rights to demolish the historic house. We're in Orangetown. Ty Milburn, News 12.
All right, Ty, thank you. Unfortunate that they couldn't find a plan that would have saved the house, but I guess it's what the determination was made in the end by the owners. Thank you for that report. Well, new information tonight.